baby, help me understand something, because I'm a little bit confused. You know, my mind rationalizes a lot of things, wants to go logical right now. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. What's up? How you doing, Ray of Sunshines? Listen, we are reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season number 11, episode number 6, Whining and Dining, okay? Listen, so, when it first opens up, we see Cynthia. And what I know about Cynthia is she is a helicopter parent. The entire time she was working my nerves when it came to Noelle, all the kisses and the extra love. And listen, I love you more. And look, we say it, but I guess it was irritating little Noelle. Wait, I'm moving a little too fast. Noelle is on her way to college. I think she's been out of school now a year. They let her decide what it was she wanted to do. And so now she's decided, you know, after the thing with the boyfriend didn't work out, right? Because I'm really imagining that that's what really happened. Because we never heard anything else about her boyfriend that lived in Maryland. Was it Maryland? Was it in Baltimore? Y'all know? I forget. Nevertheless, I'm going to say this. I like Leon's parenting style. When he hit Miss Cynthia with who is the parent, like, we're not giving her any options. I just want to know, help me understand why Cynthia is having a hard time differentiating between parent and friend. Her parenting style is more friendly than parent, and it's evident when Leon shows up. And you can see that the respect factor for Noelle is different between the two parents. Somebody help me understand. I just be confused, because I don't think Cynthia's mom was anything like she is to Noelle. And so maybe that's why she treats her the way that she does. Well, let's talk about Shamari and her husband Ronnie meet up with Todd and Candy for lunch, and I thought, well, this is kind of odd. This is kind of weird. I hate when you guys can't see my eyes, but my lashes, I don't have none on, and I didn't put no mascara on, so we just gonna go ahead and look naked by the eyes. I got lashes, they just real light brown. Nevertheless, we were talking about the lunch that the two couples were having, and oddly enough, Shamari is concerned about how she was received by the ladies after saying she was in an open relationship. Let me tell y'all this. The one thing that I am feeling is like a breath of fresh air is the fact that this dialogue is happening. That there are different types of relationships. That some relationships are healthy and some things need to change and adjust. But I like the fact that they are having conversations about open relationships, sexual fluidity in their marriages. You know, sexual fluidity is my term. When I heard Candy saying it, I said, I'm sure lots of people say it. But I was like, come on, talk about being sexually fluid. Like the openness of their relationship. Like, come on and be transparent for us for a little bit. But I was a little confused as to why Shamari would give zero fucks about what anybody thought about her relationship. Somebody help me understand that. Anybody, can y'all help me, please? And like I told y'all last week, I knew for a fact that Shamari was in love with the girl that she had been sleeping with. She said it got emotionally draining, and that only happens when you're in love. And you know, I mean, let's just be honest. Two women, no matter if, you know, one identifies more as a boy than a girl, you know, a stud or whatever, you're still very emotional creatures, no matter how we want to look at it. You know, some of us are a little more even-keeled. Look, some of us, I mean women, are a little more even-keeled than others, but emotionally we get attached. It don't matter what form or shape you taken. Innately, your hormones still operate as a woman unless you're doing some type of therapy to change your sex. Nevertheless, I'm just saying I'm really glad about those conversations. What I'm not happy about, I need somebody to help me understand why Candy still feels like it's necessary to bring Portia up in every conversation. Like, why did you feel it necessary to bring it up at the table that, you know, Portia wasn't receptive of the whole tattoo. Dennis had other girlfriends and tattoos and, you know, the same blah, blah, blah. Y'all know the story. But I'm just saying, why does Kandi still feel like running her mouth? Why does she have to be so messy? What is it with her and Portia? Like, somebody, hello. Why does she keep putting her mouth on that girl? I don't understand. I don't understand. One of the Red Sunshines, who will remain nameless, y'all can go check the comments if you want to, said because she missed putting her mouth on Portia. But y'all didn't hear that from me because I don't know and I ain't one to gossip. Then we see, wait, before I go, let me just make sure. Hold on a second. Yeah, this works out well. Let's talk about Nene and couples night. So first off, we see Nene, and Nene is always introducing somebody. So we met Tanya last week. Was it last week or was it the week before? Whichever week it was for the Bailey Q. And we didn't know that Tanya had gotten grilled about her 7-year engagement. Now, I'm a little more traditional when it comes to relationships and the hierarchy of relationships. If y'all rock with me for real, you know I believe God, husband, wife, children. Y'all know that if you rock with me for real. So I'm a little more traditional. And I feel like 7 years to be engaged is quite a long time. And which one of you has commitment issues? Which one of you likes the thought of having someone but not really having someone? I know for a lot of people it's just a piece of paper. Hell, if it's between the two of you and he gave you a ring and y'all hop the broom in the house, to me that's still a commitment. But saying you're engaged for 7 years, okay, yes, you're committed, but it just feels like there's some type of, I don't know, disconnect. But like she said, she explained herself and said, hey, listen, it just got busy. We got new businesses. We just be traveling. Okay, girl. I don't know what y'all think about that. I mean, it like Nene said, it's their relationship. They could do whatever they want to, but I do have an opinion, and I feel like 7 years is too long. I would be asking my girlfriend, what are we waiting on? We're in our 40s, ho? What are we waiting on? Did you just want to say you got engaged and y'all just want to live together? Oh, okay. Help me understand, because we girls. But I guess Tanya and Nene ain't really like that yet. But here's where we find out that Nene is Nene is hosting a couples party. Boobs and bourbon. Child, let me tell you something. Every time Nene has a party, it ends up being a disaster. Y'all remember the party with Kenya and Brandon? That was a couples party, wasn't it? The sexy night party from a few years ago. And Brandon got beat up by what's his face? Can't remember. It's been that long ago, but y'all know which one I'm talking about if you are a fan of the Atlanta series, okay? Now, so Nene had already invited the other girls, so this was just like a throw-in. I guess, you know, Tanya has now officially become a friend of the Housewives. All right, girl. I mean, she is a breath of fresh air, brings a different element to us, right? But you know, but I'm just trying to see where she fits in. Just because she is one of your good customers and spend a little coins with you, I need y'all to help me understand how she got to be a friend of the Housewives. Y'all let me know down below in the comments, because I be needing some clarification. Somebody help me rationalize this thing. Let's talk about the couples night before we get to Portia. So, because y'all know I like to stay with the same people. Couples night. So Cynthia's little boo couldn't make it from the West Coast to the East Coast. So she had her longtime friend, whatever his face is. I don't know what his name was. Child, I wasn't paying attention. But he was a good friend. So, I mean, really, it's not couples night if it's not your boo. But I'm glad she had a stand-in. We all should have a stand-in. Now that I'm thinking about it, if one of my girlfriends had couples night, who would I bring? I'd have to bring another girlfriend. Like, fuck, I don't have a stand-in. I don't have a man. That's a problem. Or is it? Not really. I digress. Tanya's husband, Tanya's fiance is extremely handsome. Like, so who has the commitment issue? I mean, Tanya's a beautiful girl herself, but her husband had me kind of bat my eyes at the TV like, hey, boo. Like, that's what happens when you ain't getting there, okay? Okay, everything be looking good. Ivania. Was that right? Ivania. Another patron, client, customer of Nene's shows up with her husband. I'm all like, why is we bringing these random people in here? I just couldn't figure it out yet. And when I was looking at them, I was like, what I don't like is the way y'all came dressed for this dinner party, this couple's night. Y'all knew you was going with Nene. Y'all act like she didn't know who Nene was or who she was going with. You was supposed to come ready. Them people look nice. You didn't see nobody in no t-shirts. I love when a man can put on a shirt and a jacket. Even if the man had on a pair of jeans and he threw a blazer over that little Fendi shirt, he would have looked nice. And that damn plastic Fashion Nova yellow dress that she had on, I was not a fan of. I thought, okay, what season are we in? I don't think they were in summer, so you should not have been wearing that loud ass yellow. But what do I know, honey? I just dress conservatively and occasionally show outs, okay? I did like the setup. I love when it's just one long table like that and everybody is together. So as the couples were walking in, Eva was one of the last couples to walk in, Eva and Michael. And that exchange between Tanya and Eva, or more so Tanya than Eva, Eva actually just dismisses you all together when she speaks to you. Like, it's almost like you're beneath me and I'm just speaking because I am kind and cordial and know how to be respectful and professional in all aspects, all areas of my life. Hello, nice to meet you. Okay, somebody. But the big to-do was when Portia and Dennis walked in last. Now, you know that's how it was set up intentionally. And Candy was a little nervous because she wasn't sure how Dennis was going to receive her. But listen, I like a man that has class and ain't gonna let no shit bother him. Like, that's bitch shit. I'm not gonna let it bother me. I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna speak because this is my first time meeting all of you. And I hold myself to a certain standard. So hello, somebody. Hello to you and you. And here's a hug for you, and I'm pleasant. So much so that it made Candy nervous, okay? When you kill them with kindness after they've been talking, they don't know what to expect. She was like, shit, I feel like, is somebody gonna be outside waiting to jump me? Like, that's real talk. Somebody tell the truth. Kill them and they don't know what to expect. They don't know what's coming for them. So I like how he handled himself. They go around the table and they talk about how they met. And Nene got this long ass story. And I like the fact that Candy was like in her confessional, like, hurry up, girl. You met him at the strip club. You exchanged numbers. Y'all got married. The end. Like, the truth. But you know what? Those little quips and little stories like that really give you insight about people. Like, I like to share stories like that, but when was the last time? When I met my husband, he was like, oh, you got your stinger out? Because they called me honeybee. So, yeah. Anyway, nevertheless, they talk about who went to what, black university in Atlanta. What, whatever. And as they go around the table, we find out that Eva and Ivana both went to Clark. So, Eva's all like, pretty much, oh, like she's surprised, but the whole time she kind of low-key knew who she was, especially since Tiffany, the BFF of Ivana's, is in Eva's wedding. So, of course, they have some type of connection, right? I would think so. And she's like, it's impossible. I don't remember you. And Ivana's like, that's impossible. How can you not know me? First off, it isn't impossible if I haven't been in school in many, many moons and we didn't rock like that. We talking about college, not like some small Catholic high school that I went to. We talking about a big college. And, I may not remember you, but she was like, how do you not know who I am? I was that bitch. Everybody knew me. Is that what she said? Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said. She said, I was that bitch. Everybody knew me. Her husband was embarrassed. And we should have knew from jump that something was going to be off with Ivana, because she was throwing them wines back early on. And she was like, where the bitch at with my drink? Sometimes you could be just a little too I don't like to use the word ghetto because I'm from the ghetto and, uncouth. How about that? Okay? Because saying you ghetto is meant to be a little derogatory, and just because you in the ghetto and you from the ghetto don't make it ghetto. Like, ghetto is like, has a negative connotation. I'm off that soapbox. Nonetheless, so she was a little uncouth. Her husband was embarrassed, less than classy, did not hold herself in an appropriate way. We're all of them looking like, well, what just happened? Well, shit, must not have been too memorable because she don't remember you, like, and I don't know. You know, it was a trip. Like, she kind of embarrassed herself, literally. Like, sometimes you just need to be quiet. Sometimes you would have been like, oh yeah, girl, I'm friends with Tiffany. I thought you would have remembered me, but it's cool. Now we know the connection. But she was hating on Eva to start with, probably because, what? Tiffany is her friend. You know, some people are very territorial when it comes to friends. Very territorial when it comes to, you know, relationships and shit like that. Like, you my friend, girl, bye. Well, there was a surprise at the end, and it was Greg had planned a couples trip, which I thought was actually pretty good, but we know it's, again, a recipe for disaster for these ladies on a trip. Now you bringing your husbands with you, but at least they can play mediator. But I think it's good for Greg. The dinner party was good for him, and so is this couple's trip to whatever destination they going to. They didn't tell us. We'll know next week. Because it's good for his spirit to get him out, you know, and just starting to feel normal again, you know, after his bout with cancer. So lastly, let's talk about my girl Portia, okay? Let's talk about Portia with this fuchsia hair. Honey, she young enough to still rock it. Every now and again, I throw some color in. Y'all know this black ain't really where it's at, but I need a new red wig. So, and I didn't want to go long again, like, not yet anyway. You know, this ain't about me. This is about Portia. We see Portia in the car, and she calls Lauren. Well, we find that Portia is on her way to meet with Miss Candy herself. And she is reliving the details with Lauren on the phone about what happened with Dennis and what Candy had said at the table, and, you know, the roundabout way, and, you know, all that shit. Especially the whole Candy is used to buying gifts, not getting gifts. I thought, now that's real shady, but how true is that? How true is that? I don't think that there's anything wrong with you buying your man a gift, giving him something, but, and she is the breadwinner. But I do think that it should be reciprocated. He is, you know, taking great care of their son. Nonetheless, let's keep it pushing. So she's driving to go and meet Candy. And I actually, Portia's a little bit nervous about what Candy wants to talk about. But I'm actually glad that Candy called her. And I really wish that this would have been how they started. You know how I feel about having conversations about things that don't feel right with a bunch of people. We need to address it, because with other people around, shit gets heated, you blow up, you know, I'm embarrassed, you embarrassed, you know, I'm hurt, now I'm trying to hurt you, so we attacking one another. So this one-on-one conversation really felt good to me, and I really was glad that Candy wanted to clear the air about what was going on. But Portia was like, I don't care, I'm not having it. You know, for somebody that doesn't want things to go a roundabout way, for somebody else to come, for it to be heard, what somebody heard or what somebody said, I would think that you would know better than to say this, right? You should have come directly to me. But now that we're here, I don't really give a damn about what, I don't really give a damn about what was said or what you know about Dennis. I don't care. Because like I say, your past is your past, their past is their past, and though they might fall hard, and though they might be dogs and cheaters before you, or whatever their case may be, people do change, and maybe just possibly when they get with you, it's going to be different. You have to judge your relationship with someone based on your relationship, not what you heard or what previously has occurred. Now, I'm not big on really wanting to know all the details either, because for me personally, I'm going to constantly be looking for you to do the same shit that you did to whoever you did it to last. Like, I'm going to be looking like, oh, is he going to do that to me? Oh, is he going to be, he going to have 5 women on the side? Oh, is he going to have me looking stupid? Like, I'm going to constantly be looking for that. So in one breath, I do want to know, you know, just so that I'm aware and can be conscious of what's happening. But in the other breath, I want to be able to take it for what it's worth and see what our relationship is like. Because I'm the girl that's real analytical and gonna be nitpicking and tearing every damn thing tearing everything apart and gonna be ruining what could be something great. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. How do you feel about that? Do you think that Portia is being silly or stupid for not wanting to know all the details about Dennis? Or do you think that that was the right decision? I'm going with the right decision. But like I said, I was glad that they had the conversation and cleared the air and that they are in a good space still. Like, let's talk about it, me and you. For a second there, it got a little rough. I like how Portia kept going, okay, like, okay, girl, this is enough. It's too much. I'm done. Okay. So then we see a little later that it's Dennis's birthday. Happy birthday to you. We need to sing to Dr. Dermix. It was her birthday at the beginning of the month, and I did not. That is a resident ray of sunshine. She rocks with me for real. It was her birthday. The beautiful Dr. Dermix. Go ahead and wish her a happy birthday down below in the comments. Maybe on one Sunday we're going to sing live. Y'all know I can't sing, but we're going to sing. Let's keep going. Well, it's his birthday. And she has the chef there making breakfast for him. I love it. Like, the spread looks really good. Like, I like when you have enough money that you can go ahead and call the chef to come cook. Like, I'm glad that the chef was fine. Like, chef, are you married? Chef, do you have a girlfriend? Chef, do you like women? These are questions we gotta ask. Shit. Like, I don't want to play these games like you don't want to know. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. Well, when he comes down and she wishes him a happy birthday, gives him his glass of champagne, he's very observant and says, why does yours look different? That was our key right there, but they showed us a little bit last episode, and I really wish they hadn't. I really wish it would have all been a surprise to us, but it wasn't. And I love the fact that he gave her a gift on his birthday. Yes, babe, run me a gift on your birthday. Yes, because I am the gift. I am the blessing. Hashtag I am the blessing. If you follow me on Instagram, you see everything says I am the blessing, because really I am the blessing. Like, you're being blessed right now. Rambling. So as they sit and they talk, another thing that I like about Portia is the fact that she is going to address whatever insecurity she has or questions that she has directly to him. She asked him, is there anything else that I need to know? Because Candy was alluding to there might be something else. So can you tell me? Please don't have me looking stupid. Now, she didn't say all that, but that's what that meant. And all he said was, Candy has a past too. I know things about Candy or people she dealt with before, but I ain't finna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we all have a past, and because of that, I'm gonna just hug her and everybody else and kill them with kindness. And I really did like that whole exchange. They do seem to mesh well together. Like, they have things that work. I really like that you're able to sit down and have a civilized conversation and nobody gets their feelings hurt, and really, really just talk about stuff. Like, that's my favorite thing about building a relationship with, you know, a new love interest, is the fact that, can we have a conversation? Are we gonna laugh? Are we gonna joke? Can we talk about a whole lot of stuff? And I just feel like their relationship looks like it might be working out for them. So y'all get out their business. Well, when he talked about, so what is Todd giving out Movados? Wait a minute, y'all. Is something wrong with having a Movado? Like, is something wrong with somebody giving you a Movado? My homegirls, they got Rolexes, right? I still have a Movado. So somebody, is it something wrong with having a Movado? Like, I mean, I have had my Movado, though, for like 20 years. Nevertheless, I haven't gotten a new one, got a new band. But my Movado's a classic. He made it sound like they was Timexes. Jesus, I need to upgrade my life. I can't afford a Rolex, though. Who gonna buy me one? You gonna buy me one? Right. So they get to opening up their gifts, because I done made this longer than it should be. she's all like, come on, babe, let's open up your gift. Let's open up your gift. And there's 2 boxes. When he opens the first box, it's some shoes. I don't know. I'm sure they were name brand. The second box was like a onesie. And he got it the first time when he opened the first box. I thought when he was opening the second one, maybe, you know, it was going to be like the ultrasound or like the pregnancy test or something. I think that would have been a lot better. To me, it would have put the pregnancy test in the box. And surprised him, and I'm so glad that he was very receptive and very glad that she was pregnant, because that could definitely go wrong. Y'all act like y'all don't know that sometimes these dudes do not be wanting these babies, and so I'm glad that it went the way that it did. It actually brought a tear to my eye that he was crying, that he was really like joyous about her being pregnant. Like, if we could have an honest moment before we get out of here, nobody was excited with me about neither one of my children. And so there's some tears. So I was moved. It always warms my spirit to see when a man is happy that the woman is having a baby, that he's going to be there to support her. Y'all make wise decisions when you lay up with your legs open with no condom. Be prepared, you might get pregnant, so you got to look at who you getting pregnant by. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season number 11, episode number 6, Whining and Dining. Listen, I didn't tell you before, but go ahead and click the red subscribe button and become a ray of sunshine. Since you're there, click the notification bell, because you don't want to miss another video I upload. And what else? Tell me what you thought about the episode. What did you think about that tacky ass outfit that Ivana had on? I hated that shit. What did you think about the conversation between Kandi and Portia? Shouldn't that have been what was done first? How about the couples having lunch? The Burris's, okay, the Tuckers, excuse me, and the DeVoes. Like, I liked it was open, honest, and transparent. We should have more conversations about that with no judgment. You know what I'm saying? No shaming, and people allowing people to live in their truth. I'm curious. I want to know. So let me know down below in the comments. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. You can catch me on the next video.